The following is a presentation of MRE UNO, Division 1. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to game number 1 of a triple header in the Tide 32 game, day number 2. And we are starting up the Salmon region in round 2 with Eli, the 2 seed, and Brock, the 10 seed. A little bit later than we anticipated, but we are here and we are ready to roll. Let's take a look at what we have in store for you tonight. Vapor and Llamas in the Shark region will be later. That can be pushed probably as late as 8:30, depending on how long we go here. But that will be streaming live, and then we go to the Dolphin region with 2 upset winners in round 1: Ghost and Myth, 10 versus 15 at After Dark at 10 o'clock. And we now take a look at the bracket. Eli and Brock game here. Eli took down Toaster Guy in 6. Brock upsetting Kev pretty handily in 5. And then Monkey and M will play Thursday night. I will have that for you here as well. Thursday night, they had that bracket is slightly wrong, but it's fine. We're rolling with the punches here tonight. We drop it into the table, and I've got Charles Sanfer and KT alongside me here this evening as we start this triple header. And Sanfer, I'll go to you first here. Both these guys coming off pretty convincing wins. What is the key for these guys to keep the momentum going into the Sandy 16 for whoever wins here tonight? Oh God. Okay. All right, and KT, you have anything to add on to that, man? We got a tap dance here a little, as Brock just said he had to run and grab dinner. So anything to add on this, man? Any insight you have seeing these two guys?
Maybe that motivational match with Monkey we saw last season. For Brock, I need to look at 2 things. I look at ammo control. Look, against Kev, I didn't see much of that game. We got to put that aside. He just took care of business. But we saw what happened in March Madness with DJ Kurz. Ammo control was not the answer for him. He was just putting it out there and hoping it would stick and hope that hope that DJ would come back. He cannot do that to Eli tonight. Eli is going to be a salmon out of water. He's going to look for some smaller fish to bite. Ammo control is going to be key for Brock. And the second thing for Brock you got to look at is house money. Right? We talk about this all the time. House money is big when you're a lower seed. When you're Eli, you're the man, right? You have Sanford in your region, like Battle of California. That's in your back of your mind. When you're Brock, all that can be pushed to the side. What is that? He's just a man from Georgia looking to make it happen out there, right? And William Brock knows he's playing with house money tonight. Lots at stake. This is going to be an interesting match where I think we're going to see, does Brock evolve that ammo control in round 2 to try to pull the upset? And for Eli, it's really just about, saying the echelon, right? Understand the echelon moment. The mentality will be fine. How he handles Brock's punches early, or how there may be lack of Brock's punches early, depending on evolution, will be the key for him tonight. I think his mentality's good. I don't expect him to falter knowing what's on the line here tonight and get that 5th win on the season. Back to you.
Thank you, KT. We look again at the bracket. I just had a slight error there. M did advance in 7 over Brad. And she will play Monkey. That's Thursday, 7:30. I will be with you for that one. I think we've got our guys here. Yep, Brock is ready. Oh, God. Okay. No. Eli, come on. Come on, man.
Well, all right, let's get started.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get it started then.
All right. Then we're starting on a green reverse. And we're starting on the OG. And I didn't have the scoreboard up, but I do now. So we're good to go. And Eli's going to play that green 7. And we are off and running. And a ditto play from Brock. 2 down for Eli to the 5.
Yeah, so far only no pace management for Eli or Brock, just playing at will. Triple play for Brock coming.
Brock with the run.
Into the red.
Into
got it.
red. And on the 1, triple play. And Eli will 5 with the red.
Brock does what ditto.
Another ditto play. 2 ditto plays early. Puts
Brock draws.
Up and Brock is runs dry. God dang.
Back to green.
Back to green. And they're both close. And Brock now at dose. They're dead even right now. Not even a minute into this one. Oh,
possibly.
Wild yellow. Does Brock have an answer? Otherwise, this is game.
No, that's double.
No
finishing
game.
away.
Eli in just a hair over a minute. 1-0. KT, go for it.
There's nothing to go for, man.
Yeah, really nothing to go for.
Plan A. That was plan A. That was.
Do we start the second game now? Do we start the
No,
second game?
hold on.
Not yet. You know how
Relax.
this works. It's a stream. Come on.
We are streaming. God. Oh.
Eli, relax. There's really not. I have to give my analysis. Hold on. What happened was it's an isolation tactic to it, right? Eli basically put Brock in the check using that 2-color green-red. You isolate the blue. Basically, he had a double play to finish. Realistically, he was gambling on Brock wouldn't have yellow. Brock, did you have blue? Unfortunately, that was just the offsetting and it wouldn't allow you to cook. Brock?
I mean, honestly, I was kind of, I was hoping, and then, the hoping happened, and I was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, you pretty much were plan A. That's all I got to say for sure. I don't got back to you, sir. I don't got much to add. That was pretty much a 1-minute game. Not much to add.
1-minute game. There's not a ton to analyze for sure. Sanford, I was going to recognize you as ref, so you can go ahead and take the table here for game number 2. Not much to say about this.
It's an Eli game. The problem is he's just going to join. Eli, what would you like for game 2? You can't use 7.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, boy. Oh,
was it going to be crazy 8?
10. Is he going to go for 10? He's going to go for 11.
7-11.
Red 2 and off we go.
Was it 10
again.
that he did? No, it was 7.
11.
That's the problem I have when doing this, because it makes me try to...
What is going on right now?
Hello. Clint play? Oh.
Gets away with it.
Got too excited there. For the 5 for Eli. And now Brock plays that 1. Up to 7.
Ditto again off the start.
Play. That's a third ditto play in the first 2 games here. 0 sugar for Eli. Cherry red.
Blue 0.
Blue 90.
Yep.
Yep. Goes for the
there's
0
no
sugar switch to the blueberry. And Eli will vibe with the blue there. Up all the way to 9.
So there's no pace management here tonight. They're just firing away. There's absolutely 0 pace management.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
They're rushing this one. And here comes a run from Eli, a double skip, and a +2 for a 4-bagger. Puts him ahead. Puts Brock behind 2 more cards down to the yellow 6. And he will play the 4. Keep it cool. And Eli with the green wild. Goodness. Green 5 for Brock. He likes that.
Deja vu coming.
And
Yeah, possibly.
there's check again. One up this time to go to Uno. Brock looking to respond.
Got
and the +4. Perfect response there for Brock being back against the wall there.
Good one.
He'll go to blue 2. Compliments around.
Back to green.
Isolation back, though. Brock goes
Might
too
have been the
efficient.
finishing move, too.
Yeah, it was the same move. Goes back to
Oh.
blue.
Close one, neck and neck.
Or
Got
yellow,
a
even.
little bit
Okay.
more chance to breathe into yellow.
AR's here.
AR in the building.
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Streaming over here.
Streaming as well. Yes, sir. So got Stingray, Taco in the building. Tago here. We are rocking and rolling. Here's Brock with the blue wild off the yellow. And he's down to 3. Eli's at 3. What does Eli do in response to this blue wild?
+4.
+4 of his own to green. And he puts him in check with the 8. Brock looking for another response. He's got another +4 to the blue.
Well,
That's
that's
2
3 of them.
+4. 3, yeah.
That's 3 of them.
That is 3.
Great
And
move
he'll
by
drop
Brock.
the
Isolation.
2. He's still not quite there yet.
That's both blue 2s off the board.
Yep. With 5 for Eli. Brock plays the 1. Eli fires back and forth they go. And self-dittos that 1. And Eli's going to draw check the table. Brock at 3. They were neck and neck. Eli ran out. So now Brock can make a move here, go up 2. And he does with the yellow wild. My goodness, he's getting all the wilds. And Eli does not have yellow. So Brock can roll. And he's in check with the 0 sugar. Is this game?
Nope.
No. And Eli finds a top deck 6 on the yellow. And Brock will go halfway down with the 3.
Oh, but didn't call it
out!
out!
Oh, goodness. And Brock gets caught out there. And Eli's going to make a call out and switch it to red with the 3. Goodness.
Oh, buddy, Brock gets
had
lucky
it
on the
up. Brock's
reverse.
going back with those freshies, and he brought 1-2 punch back on the red. And he's back down to 2. Oh, but there's
Good.
the +2 from
+2
Eli.
from Eli.
1-2 punch stays on the red.
Flips
and now
the table,
Eli's down to
too.
2. And doesn't have the 9, does have
Molly
the
Parton.
5. And Eli's going to draw. He was at 2. Now that's 3.
This is for the lead for Brock.
Back to 2, maybe?
Or
Yeah,
not.
nope.
Draw City.
And we're in Draw City. Goodness. KT fireworks back and forth. 3 +4s for Brock, and he gets caught out by the call out when he was a step away. Tough break there.
It's mental error right there. It's just a simple mental error. He got caught up in the moment. That's what happens when you play this fast pace. This might be a draw here. Yep.
Top deck reverse.
Watch Eli play off this. He's known to play off these sometimes. Yep.
Yes, he will. To
Called.
green. 1-2 punch. Gave him the opening he needed, but Brock has a skip. Might have baited him there a little bit. 1-2 punch back. Cancels it out.
3 apiece. Back to 2 for Eli. Brock looking to match. It's like tennis right now. We're going back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. It's a great rally we got going here. Haven't had
Eli
many chances where one's been drawing and one hasn't, and they're back to drawing again. They just keep rallying back and forth. Nobody able to really break through since the call out. And they go back into Draw City here. After a 1-minute game 1, we are just now over 6 minutes in game number 2. This best of 7 series. Eli took game 1 in a quick fashion, and Brock, after having 3 +4s, gets caught out by a call out at being at check. And now a 1-2 punch from Eli. Checks the table again. Brock at dose. Looking to find a bailout, and he drops a +2. He got the call. Does Brock have the finisher? He does. Big bailout for Brock, 6.5 minutes, and he evens this one up after a tough error with the call out, and he's able to get away with it and evens it up at 1-1. KT, you ask him the questions.
Of course I can. All right, Brock, let's start with you. Man, you're playing very fast, very rapid. Is this part of your plan A saying, you know what, I'm going to play the style the other person given to me, play this fast style, really try to attack, go downhill with it? Or did you say, you know what, I got caught up in a moment with the call-out. I really can't really ask for 3+4s. You got everything you need with a wild 2, multiple. Good draw there? Or was it more of a case if you had a couple off the start and you had to use good camouflage towards the end? Let me know.
Well, I mean, I would say I did get kind of caught up in the call out. I kind of forgot about doing the call out for Uno. So yeah, that did hurt me for a little bit, but I managed to bounce right back. Just try to figure out what cards I had and what cards I didn't, and it definitely helped me to come back and get the win.
You definitely secured that for sure. I'm asking you this question, man. Playing rapid tonight, you got kind of stone cold right there with the 3+4s in a while for Brock. Could you have did a little bit more plan A bait switching that would have helped you provoke that win, or you maximized the game knowing you were down and got a call out the boot?
And not really. I think the draws just was a little bit more favorable on Brock's part, so couldn't really do much. Maybe a few tactic changes, but other than that, it kind of played out the way it played out. It was a fun one, nonetheless.
All right, that's all I got. Sure, back to you.
All right. So they split their first 2 games, and what were 2 very different finishes. Could have finished much sooner in game 2 for Brock had it not been for the call out, but he gets himself back in position to win it, and now the arrow shifts to him, Charles Sanford. Let's see what he wants.
Well, Brock, you can't use 11. What would you like for game 3?
What was 7 already used?
7 was used. You could still use it though because you lost on it.
Yeah, if you win on it, you can't use it, but you didn't.
Okay.
7 of this.
Yeah.
I was wanting to make sure before I put it in. I didn't hear him say, okay, we'll go.
Yeah, we're good. All right, we're going back to that OG. And they both join up. Game 3, 1-1, now down to a best of 5, and we start on the green 2.
Oh my goodness, rapid. And rapid in tonight's short. Eli drawing early.
Didn't have anything that can happen sometimes on these OG starts, KT. You know, sometimes you may not be lucky with that draw, and there's a big blue switch. Ice cold. We'll see.
Ice cold switch.
We'll see ice cold vapor a little bit later tonight. You can be taking the mic from me here. About an hour or so. Should be a fun one. Him and Lamas. 1-2 punch from Eli, and Brock is going to respond with a 1-2 punch of his own and give Eli 2 cards in the process. Eli's going to go down to the 1.
Brock the red.
Red wild. He's got more wilds.
Nothing from Eli.
And
Brock
quickly in position. And
game.
My! And Eli was ready, and now Brock has his 1-minute win. Brock and a +4 finish. Brock has his 1-minute win. Not much to say there, other than he flexed and he got it.
That was nasty.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you not think there should be some kind of penalty for false Uno call out?
What?
I'm just curious.
Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about.
No,
like
we don't do it because
that occurs in UL.
We don't do it because then people sometimes would spam it just to get amazing amount of cards, and he'll just draw games out.
Okay, I was just curious because I'm like, this dude's calling call out every time he gets to one card. I'm like,
Well, he got
you don't
that
even
just
know.
he got that just because Brock missed it in game 2. But yeah, I understand where you're
It's
coming
one
from.
of those things, like, also, if you know the person's game to Uno, you sometimes will just type it out, and it's like, okay.
Yeah. You
Okay.
never know, it might
I
work.
just curious. Sorry to interrupt the stream.
You
Yeah,
good,
you
man.
just never.
You
Yeah,
good.
you never really know. And I think
Alright.
in this particular game, it's kind of like an opposite of game 1. I think my game 1 was favorable. His was favorable. Game 3, so we kind of just split the luck packet on that one. So hopefully the rest of the games
And
are
the
kind of
luck
like.
card start is off the board.
Yeah, hopefully the rest of the
OG
games
is off.
even.
No, you still got 5 and 6. Could easily be luck as
Hey,
well.
hey,
But...
shh.
Yeah. Oh yes, but OG is off the board. They both won one there, and KT. I don't think there's really much you can say. You had a plan
No.
A game for both sides. You may as well, unless you have anything to add, we might as well move on.
No, there's nothing there. It's nasty hand by Brock. Absolutely nasty. Nothing to say.
All right, Brock's got it again. Sanford, what's he want?
Brock, you can't use
let's go
7. You can't use 11. You're not going to the convenience store here. What would you like?
Let's go with 8.
8 it is.
All right, they're going with 8. Game 4. Brock up 2-1. They both had their luck wins on 7. And a bailout for Brock is the difference right now off that call out. But here we go. Red 7 for Brock.
Another 7 off the start.
And for Brock, he had a very quick win against Kev. He had he was sandwiched between 2 stream games that night, and he just took care of business against Kev in 5 very quickly. So we didn't even have to split the audience that night. So pretty remarkable win for him. And then for Eli, took care of Toaster Guy. Many thought that he would have been one of the stronger 15 seeds, but he took care of business in 6. Quick runs to start. They're both neck and neck. Eli 1 card behind.
Back
And he
to
says
blue.
no thank you on that green. Goes back to blue on the 7. Great number efficiency play there.
I think Brock's got some possibly. Yep, there it
He's
is.
got another wild for William Brock. Goodness. And Eli's going to have to stick with that green. He has no choice now. And they will continue to roll with it. Eli runs out. He only had the 1 green. Even why he went back for blue.
Brock
and
for the
here's
double.
Brock
my
again.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
William Brock in the building.
Double skip it. Goodness. 3-1. Oh, goodness.
And we're at 9 minutes.
My goodness.
That's a minute and a half. This is all. There's a lot of luck to be talked about here. For both.
That last card, the card I pulled before you finished the game, it was a wild +4.
Too late.
Oh, damn. That is tough, man.
Hard too late.
Oh,
William
boy.
Brock, I have nothing to say, man. You're just getting plan A hands, and you got a power play anytime. I don't really got much to add, man. There's nothing to ask. This is just plan A all the way.
Anything to ask on either side. This has been a luck-based series.
Oh boy.
Like, you have one game that's gone more than 2 minutes, or that's gone 2 minutes or more.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling short. I got nothing,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, all right. Well, Eli gets the arrow back. He's
Oh,
going to
boy.
make his own call. Sanford, what was off the board for him?
I mean, he can't use 7.
Yes, he
Full
only used
send.
7. Yep.
All
He's
right,
going
fair.
full send. He's trying to stave off luck. He needs to try and find some controllable. He's going to do so with the full send. And we are off with a yellow 3. Game 4. Must win for Eli. Brock can clinch it with a win. And
Nothing.
Eli
What?
draws! Oh, no. Just when you think luck's out of the question.
Okay.
Hopefully this
He's
jailbreaks
well,
Eli.
to be fair, neither one of them seeming to have it.
Whoa.
Even Brock's
we're one from a rainbow? No way.
No.
Nope, we're going to stay on green, Brock says. And the trips 3 leads us to green. Eli's going to take his time trying to slow things down a little bit, the fast pace, and a 1-2 punch with 2 cards going to Brock. Trying to slow things down a little bit, let the moment breathe a little bit, trying to get back in control of this series down big, early, and quickly. They're still neck and neck here. Second double-digit game here. First in the send range, basically. 13-15, you call that the send range. And Eli's back to blue again.
Interesting. Brock should have that, though.
Actually, not back to blue again. That's Pandora's right there.
Yeah, I was going to say it's new.
That was Pandora's. That is my bad. All those switches happened so fast, I lost track.
Got Ditto in front of that,
Ditto
too.
play from Brock. That is like 4 Ditto plays now this series. Haven't had one for a hot minute, but
Another double play.
+2 back over. 1-2 punch for Eli. 1-2 punch throws 2 cards to Brock's side. They're just going to continue to roll here.
I like it.
Brock, another wild. Wow. Drops the red one, and Eli's going to vibe. And the red 3, and Eli with a 4-card lead.
6-10. Yep.
Continue to roll with the red. Got a bit of a lead for Eli. See if he runs out anytime soon. Going to keep vibing with that red. Brock checks the table.
Nothing from
And
Eli.
Eli runs out. The deficit is 3. Can make it 2 right here.
Might be a double play low enough. Sure, I'm sensing it.
Yeah,
Man.
it could be. Could be. That would make it within 1.
Oh my goodness!
It's a +4.
Wow.
Brock finding all the gold here. Just finding
KT
everything.
Damas, baby. KT Damas.
KT Damas, yeah, he saw it. And a +4 to Eli, and that's a scoreboard
and
flipper
the
for
best
sure.
card to draw.
And a yellow 9. Brock +4 counter, 95. I agree. And a green for Eli.
Clint Green style. Brock and Lang.
Square roots it with the 3. Doubles it with the 6.
2 down.
And 2 down with the 4. And all the way down to the ground floor, nearly.
Switching to yellow. Okay.
Back to yellow again. And Eli checks. Back
to green.
2. 2.5 up for Brock after
that.
Oh,
Brock got some in tank.
Sugar.
Interesting.
0 sugar here. What does Eli do? He draws on that. Does Brock still have more to run with?
Yellow 0.
Go with the 0 sugar switch back to yellow again.
Watch the blue 0. Yep.
Oh, it's another 0 into the blue.
Yep. Good move from Eli.
0 sugar switch for Eli.
1-0 for the red. Wow.
William Brock is moving on. Brock the Rock.
My goodness.
Brock the Rock.
Oh,
damn.
Man. Oh.
Total domination. Holy cow.
William.
That is
Brock.
ridiculous.
And laughs in it. Damn.
Damn. That is another 4-1. 2 straight 4-1
right?
series wins.
That is. What?
Well, you got lucked out, man. No luck even on the 15. Let's go to Brock, though. Brock, what an incredible job, man. Great ammo control. Little lady luck on your side. Talk to me how you used that pace management towards the end there. And God, Eli, straight win, too. No power plays used this entire tournament. Crazy.
That is.
Yeah. No, I just, Uno is pretty much, a little bit of strategy involved, but it's mostly a game of chance. So, I just, like I said earlier, in one of the earlier games, I just used what cards I had and, figured out what cards I didn't have and just rolled with it.
Yeah, I got nothing for you, man. You really couldn't have done much there. You just unfortunately got bit by the luck monster. Is there anything you could have done to slow the pace down? But it's not really your style. And think stop a little more, or you just have to give it to Brock there. Big win.
Yeah, no, not necessarily. I'm not even mad at it at all. I think it's just the luck happened. I won't have that detract from Brock's game because he played a great game, but it's just like I think I remember you and me. This reminds me of the time that you and me faced off in the Mitts, and then that happened, like the 4-1. I think it just mirrors it. There's really nothing you can do. So yeah, it's whatever though.
Yeah, big win for Brock. That's for sure. Who are you, Short?
I'll throw this to Sanford here. You ref Brock's round 1 against Kev. You think you draw any comparisons to this? Very similar result for him. Very quick 5-game series win for him. Can you draw any good comparisons to that? I'm sure you can.
I mean, it's very comparable considering it's just lightning quick. It's hard to say that Brock plays multiple styles right now. It looks like and unfortunately for Brock, now he's going to not be able to win 1-4-1 because that seems to be the only series he can win.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
KT, we got Monkey and M on the other side of this bracket. What do you think he's got to be looking out for from either of those guys as they're going to play Thursday night as we look at the bracket here? And they play 7:30 on Thursday night. What do you think the key is for those two? Whoever may get
if it's for M, it's simple. M's just a weird player. I mean, M can sometimes be half asleep or half drunk. I mean, you don't know what M's going to show up. I don't really know what to say with M. But for Monkey, it's Monkey and Eli. We talked about this in the pregame. You know, they have similar story of they're doing really good. I like Brock, man. He really did a good job from the last tour. Remember, he got destroyed by DJ up 3-1. And remember, he hasn't used a power play at all. That's 8 wins without power play. That's a massive flex. I like the momentum Brock's got. He'll figure it out. I think he's got a shot to make an Elite 8 if he plays like this tonight. He just upset the 2 seed, which is big. It's gonna open the door for Sanford though, big time with the 2 seed gone.
For sure. And what do you think about? We've seen a lot of luck out of his first 2 series. Do you think he's going to find a way to adapt to maybe find some more skill in case he crosses that bridge next round and on?
Luck's going to have to understand it's part of the game. Uno, as Brock said, I don't even think it was a case of we're going to get a fast. Remember, Brock can play fast. It's very possible Brock is going to be the faster player in the Monkey M series. Here's why. M is not a fast player, as people think. Monkey can slow it down. With him going Rapido, he's in a good position. I think Brock could make an Elite 8, especially if he gets M. If it's Monkey, I think it's a dogfight. But if it's M, yeah, I got him moving to the Elite 8. I really like his chances right now. He's using without power play. He's got good ammo control, it appears. Great move on the green. Remember, Eli went to green with the green 1. Guess what? Brock had that 0 lock and key combo. He can't really even blink for you. He can't really do much. That's the right move. That's just Brock evolving on that extra reserve tank fuel, as I like to call it. Good job. And for Eli, still 4-2 to start the year. That's big because that matches a couple other people at 4-2. I know non-notably 2 seed as well. We'll see how it goes, but interesting to note that Brock has made this run here, and we'll see if he can what he can do. Right, he's never been to a round 3. We'll see what he is in round 3, making his first Sandy 16 of his career.
All right. Well, that has got to be this. I've just made the checks as KT was discussing that. This is the quickest stream of the season. We are just over half an hour on the air. Got an approximate start time. Vapor Llamas probably like 8:15 or so.
Well, we told him
8:15. We told him 8:30. Yeah, then we might as well make it 8:30. But yeah, so Brock will move on as you see in that bracket. Monkey and M, I'll be streaming with you guys 7:30 Thursday night. They will play whoever. Brock will play whoever wins out of that series. We have Vapor Llamas coming up in just a little bit. KT's going to take care of y'all for that one. And then we have Ghost and Myth after that in the Dolphin region. We are going to head for the Shark region here in just a little bit. But for my partners, Charles Sanford, KT, and everyone who's joined us in the audience tonight. And for our spectacular players, Eli and Brock and William Brock, he's moving on to the Sandy 16 second ticket to be punched. We are going to be back with you in about half an hour for Vapor and Llama, so stay tuned. But for now, we will say goodnight from the Salmon region, and we will see you in just a little bit live right here. Clear.